Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte here. I am starting a new project today, and it is the Snippet. I did find my spools. I will show you. This is what I had, and I think I'm going to do a little sanding on this, and I think I'm going to do some painting, but I cut out. It just fits. Look at that. So, yeah, this is going to be it, and we'll see what we can do with it. This was off the extra that I had for the quilt, and so it has batting on it, and then this was some of the fabric that was in the quilt, so I went ahead and put that on the back. And then I started layering fabrics and thought, well, I need to put the camera on so you can see what's going on. I am beginning to think that what I am going to do is lay some laces down, and then I'm going to come back in and we'll stitch them. I'm not stitching as I go, and I don't think that's a problem. Ooh, I like that. I'm sorry, you're probably going to pick up some background noise. The landscapers are here, and they should be just about done. But I think I'm just going to pin everything in place, and then in the next video, we will begin to stitch. Then we're going to add beads and embellishments. I think if I've got something that will go there, I will like that more. Oh, that looks good. Let's do that. So if you are interested in doing a snippet, pull out all of your little bits. And do we want this going down? Do we want this going up? I think down. Pull out all of your little bits and charms, beads, all sorts of little things. Last time I did a snippet, somebody in the comment left me a comment and said it's not a snippet if it doesn't have words. And I thought, wow, I had never heard that before. So I went and kind of took a looked up the definition of a snippet, and this can be a snippet of lace, snippet of paper, ribbon can be snippet of ribbon. So that's not necessarily true. It is in the dictionary that yes, words, but it's your interpretation of what you want. So you do you. And I think I like that with just a little bit of that green poking through. So I think I'm going to keep that ribbon or that green and white lace, but I am going to add this. Just random bits and layer it up. We'll see what we get. I think it's going to be really pretty. So I know my pins are probably going to get in the way of everything. I want to play with this just for a little while and see what we want to do. I am thinking I would like some of this fabric to show through because I like the roses, but then when I say that, I don't really want the empty spaces, so I can't have both. And I like the texture of this a lot. And then as I look at this, my mind is going, okay, but what about that? What about that, Charlotte? What about that? Well, I don't know what about that. Ooh, look at that. What about that? How about that? This is so cool. So let's see, what about that? I should be using, excuse my reach, sewing scissors. I think would work much better for me than my craft scissors. And because I love this so much, I know my hands are probably in the way, but I can't help it. Ooh, I do like that. And then maybe to carry on some of that down here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like that a lot. So I am going to just cut this right here. I think I'll use this smaller piece. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. It's kind of like putting a little puzzle together. And I'm trying to figure out when I stitch this. I've not stitched any of the batting or the back together, but I'm trying to figure out, as I stitch this, do I want to use regular sewing thread? Do I want to use embroidery thread? I think I'm probably going to use regular sewing thread because I'll come back if I want the embroidery thread. I think I'll come back and put the embroidery thread on. Oh my goodness, look at that, just fits. Look at how pretty that is. Put the embroidery thread on once I get things together. That's pretty. It really is like a puzzle. And because this just fits my spool, I have to be careful. I should probably cut that off right there so I don't waste it. And we can use this little piece someplace else. But I think this looks good. So if we I know, Karen, you're probably going, Charlotte, yes, yes, or Charlotte, no, no, Charlotte, no. Oh, if you've never seen Karen Billinger's YouTube channel, hop over there and have a look because she works with fabric and lace and beads and does such gorgeous work. Hop over, well, if I think about it, I'll put it in the link, but just in case I don't, Karen Billinger, Billinger, and see what she's up to because she does some really pretty things. So we could put that little bit there. More than likely, I will put beads in the middle of those flowers. Not sure. That is so cool. Let's get something that's different. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's get, how about, I'm going to put a piece of that in there. Let me cut out one of these and see what I end up with. If I have to be careful because this just fits, and so if I have any hanging over, I'm going to be in trouble. Now, as you sew this, sometimes it has a tendency to just kind of shrink a little bit, and that would be okay. So I think this fits, and I really kind of like that. Let's put this flower over here. I want that flower on top. Probably when I go to sew this, I'm going to have so many pins in it, I'm going to be sticking myself. And we definitely don't want to do that. So, let's see what we've got. I kind of like that rose peeking through. I wonder. That I don't think gets the attention it deserves. So what else do I have in my little bag of tricks? Can go with, pull in a brown, and that'll be all right. Let's see what this will look like. Pull this in, that brown color. This will be good if I pull more brown and that's not the only piece sitting there. If that's the only piece sitting there of that color, that's not going to work very well for me at all. So how about that will do. And that will take care of this cute little piece of pink. Just like that. And I may look at this and next time when we go to sew and say, no, I'm not certain, but so far I really am liking where this is headed. There's going to be a lot of hand stitching here. I can see that. Come on, pen. There we go. And straighten that out. And then I could leave that, but I don't want to leave this. Maybe we should do this. Or, let's see. Oh, yeah. That looks good. So, get that on there like that. And I can see now that the layout isn't going to take the longest. It's going to be the stitching. The stitching time on this is probably, but we're not going to be neat when we're doing this either, because I really want it to look natural. Look at how pretty those roses are. Maybe we will keep those pink roses. So we'll see. Beautiful, beautiful color. I have never in my life been a girly girl, and I've never been a lover of pink. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the color and don't enjoy the color. So, aren't these pretty? Look at these. I just found those when I was cleaning these leaves. Wouldn't that have been beautiful on doing fall work? Look at these beads. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what happens when you don't clean up, and then you wait and you clean up and you find all these wonderful treasures. This is this a nice piece? It's kind of ratty, but ratty is good because we can cover ratty. This is a piece of trying to find out if there is a right or a wrong edge. And this kind of looks like the wrong side, and when I say that, then I see I've got pieces that are attached. But let's take this off. Ratty on something like this is beautiful. So ratty is good. Yeah, see how pretty that is? And maybe we will not use this here because I really like this a lot. And I know I'm going to want something there. I will have to find something. What do I have in here? This is cool, but I think this is one of those pieces you would pull out towards the end. That would be neat to use. Look at that. Or maybe, look at how pretty that is. I like that. So let's work this in right here. See if I can get a pin in here. I'm trying to remember the name of the shop where I bought some bags of trims, which is where I got a lot of these, and that it's just so nice because you have a humongous variety without having to go out and buy all of this yourself. So if I can find where I bought these, because I've got, it came in this bag and it had a thank you, but it didn't have a shop name. So I will see if I can find the shop name and put it in the description box in case you want to go over there and have a look. But you get all these wonderful pieces. I wonder if this would look good. You won't be able to see the pink roses at all. And I am liking that. So I don't know. Maybe I could use the rest of this up here. No. You know, if it doesn't complement it, doesn't help it, I don't see the point. This is elastic, but it's cute and it's small. I don't like that. Okay. We just keep looking and keep hunting till we find what we need. It's kind of upside down. You make hearts. And if I use that, you're not even going to see that it is hearts. So there's no point. What else do we have? I hate to get in my containers right now and try to pull all this stuff out. Let's see. I know I'm going to want something up. Oh, I kind of like that. I think most of this is hand done. Looks hand done to me anyway. Feels hand done. Put that there. Big quilting pin in that. And let's come back to this piece. I love this piece. And I think put this piece right here, like that. And it doesn't look like it will interfere with this pink piece. And I think we'll bring this over here like that. So that looks good. And this piece is really pretty. It looks like leaves. I will tell you right now, I know the biggest problem is going to be which end is going to be seen. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? I like the way that it just kind of comes over there like that. And then maybe let's see, a lot of this is cut just to, look at that. Maybe this is what we should do. Have this like this. This is, now that I'm thinking of it, about 4 1/4 high, wide, 4 1/4 wide. But I do like this. So let's put this on here like this. Hold it in place and work with what we have going on here now. I think we need some white. And this piece here. I wonder if we put this down here. We put this in here. How will that look? That one tiny little piece gives us a little bit of white up there. That looks good. And then I have the texture. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong side, but it's got the texture, which I really like. And look at that. That fits right in there. So I think we're going to do that. I think we are going to slip this little gem in. just like this, and underneath there, so that this is on the outside. And then we're not done. We need something else. This is too plain for me. We need something over that. We could let's see. We could do that. That looks really cute, doesn't it? So we're going to clip this. I think we'll cut this piece off right here. And we will cut this piece off right here. Put this piece under and have these pieces over like that. What do you think about that? Then, get my pen. Let's look at this. We need something right here. We could take these little pieces. Look at that. And have them go. I'm going to take this little piece. No, I kind of like this. Have it go like that. I think we will. So let's put that under. Boy, you better have plenty of pins for this. That's what I can say. Let's see if I change my mind. I can always move it before we stitch it. Get another pin. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. Get this here. And we'll have a look at this. Get this out of the way. So right now, we're looking like this. And as I'm looking at this, I come back and this is so plain. This needs something. This is not going to work for me. So maybe that looks good. Let's use this. Then we don't lose this design, and we've got this here and with this texture. Do you remember last year? If you're new to my channel, you won't. But last year I wanted to make a snippet roll using Christmas trims. I just thought that would be the coolest looking thing ever. And I never had time to do it. So I promised myself this year I'm going to do that. So what do you think about this? And I've got this one little piece left over. We could put that there. We could put some buttons here and not have any trim there at all. Everything is really covered, so I don't want to have that space empty. I think we'll put that there. could put this here like that. Let me see. I don't want to use it just to use it. And I think I just talked myself out of it. So how about, there's this pretty trim. How about if we, that looks nice. Let's use this. Leaves. And they will come in like this. One more pin. All right, guys, I think this is probably a long enough video. That will come up like that when I stitch it. So this is what we have. So then I suppose what comes next will be just to get out a needle and thread and start at one end and just start stitching things down. And then I'm going to work in sections, I think. So maybe work to here and then start adding beads and charms and bits of fabric sayings or whatever we decide we want to put on this. Maybe adding some little paper tags or some little tickets. I've got a ticket right here. Let's see. I haven't put any paper in this. And admit one. We might hang. Yeah, I think we probably will. We can either sew the paper onto this. My fear of sewing the paper is as I roll it to go onto the spool, this paper's not going to want to give. So we might be better off putting these on with safety pins or bulb pins. But I think we will. I'm going to keep that out because I think I want to use it. I think that'll be cute. So guys, yeah, this is what we've got so far. So I may start stitching on this before the next video. I may not, but we will stitch together. And thank you so much for hanging out today. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.